Right. Hey guys, it's Derek with Servicide, and we just got done doing a little turkey hunting this morning. It's mid-April right now, and we figured we'd do a little video on mineral licks. Mineral licks is a thing I do every year. Don't know if it benefits. There's some people say it don't, some people say it does benefit the deer antler growth, but I mainly do it for trail cameras. I'm a trail camera freak. I run them everywhere. I've got 23 trail cameras and love running trail cameras and checking cameras, and like that part just as much as I do the hunting. But this right here is key to getting pictures of your deer and what deer are on your property. And I have people year after year ask me, how do you get pictures every year of big deer, time after time, year after year? This is it. All the deer throughout the summer and late summer, all the way from spring to late summer, will hit this stuff nonstop daily. So it'll give you a good inventory of what you got to hunt coming up. So we're just going to do a video on how I do my mineral licks everywhere I do them. Do a quick mineral lick here, and you don't have to have a stump. I've done them off of stumps, on stumps, everything else. It doesn't matter, but you see a lot of people doing them on stumps, and they will eat the stump too. That is true. All right, guys, there is 100 different kinds that you can find on the market and on stores, websites, of minerals you can use. I've been doing these for years, and I've tried about everything. And the two things I come back to as for a loose mineral that I put on the ground is Lucky Buck, and it's a little more high dollar, but it's unreal what it does and what they do, the deer do to it. And the other one, it's a little bit cheaper, but I mean, as far as attraction, I get the same attraction off it as I probably do off the Lucky Buck. So I just mix it up every year, get some of each. And people do mineral licks different ways, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to put the loose mineral, find a spot, clear a spot out, and bust up the dirt where the mineral can sink down in the dirt. Just rake all the leaves away, loosen up the dirt, whether it's with a rake, with your boot, however you want to do it, but just make sure the soil's loose and broke up a little bit. And then I'll take my loose mineral, Black Magic or Lucky Buck, and I'll sprinkle it all over the ground, pour it all over the stump, the dirt, everywhere around it where it's going to sink in and stay. And then on top of that, trophy rocks. I always put a trophy rock where my mineral licks are, and just right in the middle of where I pour my loose minerals, I'll take a trophy rock and sit it like right here. I'll probably sit it on top of this stump or at the base of the stump, one or the other, but that gives them something to lick on top of the ground, as well as the loose mineral is the real strong smell and attractant, and it also gives them something. They'll actually eat the dirt and eat the stump and everything that the loose mineral sinks into, but they'll have that trophy rock there to lick on too. So I got Lucky Buck with me today. It's a little bit more expensive than the Black Magic, but I'll still do a couple mineral licks with these each year. The stuff smells amazing too. It smells. Let me move this trophy rock out of the way while I pour this Lucky Buck out. Now this one you can do it in one spot, a bare spot. And this time I'm actually going to pour all the way around the stump in a complete circle, plus on top of the stump. And I mean you can coat it pretty heavy where it's just gonna, you want it to sink in. And spread it all out good where you get a good coverage area. Like that right there. Now, Now that stuff, when a rain comes, normally I do this right before a rain so it'll soak in, but we had the time, and me and my buddy, we do the filming together and everything, Matthew Rosenbaum. We actually had a day where we could get out together and turkey hunt a little bit this morning and do a quick video on how we do our mineral licks. So after that's done, I'll take a trophy rock, and I've tried a lot of different rocks. That's one thing I will say. As far as the rocks and mineral blocks, I haven't found anything that even comes close to working like a trophy rock. The trophy rocks are unreal how good they work. I'll put that just right there on that stump. And I'd say this right here, this is one of the best spots I got for big deer. Not as high deer population, but I put a mineral lick like this out every year on this property, and within the next week to 2 weeks, I'll start seeing, I'm already seeing antler growth on my cameras. I'm still running cameras right now, and it's mid-April, but I'll start immediately getting pictures of bucks on this ridge right here. And I got a tree stand over here, so we'll throw a camera up here in a couple weeks on this tree. That's another thing, you want to look for a tree around it. If you're going to run a camera on it, you want to do the lick where there's a tree around it that you can run a camera onto, and that gives you a good view of the mineral site. So that's how we do our mineral sites. This is here in Virginia, and they'll work anywhere in the country. Matthew went to Illinois and put out mineral licks last year, and the deer he ended up killing, he got pictures of it during the summer on a mineral site. So like I said, guys, these work anywhere and they work good. So if you want something to run your camera on and get your inventory up, put one of these out. It's not very expensive. I got about 40 bucks in this one right here, and when you use Black Magic, you got less than that. And they work. You'll get plenty of pictures and tons of pictures, and that's what I run my cameras on every year. Thanks, guys.